English. Here's a magic trick. Orange.
Wow, amazing. That was incredible. And I didn't see how we did it.
We've got some problems for you today in English. You see, we've been trawling the internet to get ready for the IT lesson later on. And we've actually realised that there are a lot of stupid people on the internet, which makes us think there must be a lot of stupid people in the world. And some of these people have managed to get themselves in positions where they make signage. Okay? So when you walk around the street, you see some signs. Unfortunately, some people clearly haven't been watching Learning Lockdown.
No, and they're at risk that the grammar police will knock on their door. So we're going to be merciful, very gracious, and actually try and correct their mistakes before the grammar police come knocking on their door. So, we've compiled a selection of signs down below in the description that use incorrect grammar. Now, it might be spellings, it might be apostrophes, it might be they haven't broken up their sentences correctly. And what you need to do is you need to tell us what's the mistake and how do they need to fix it. So let's get this one. This is a lovely little cafe, and they've merely said, were open. Well, it's good to know that they were once open, but I'm guessing now they're closed.
It's not that helpful, is it, to say that they were open?
Yeah, I want to just know when they are open.
Yeah, not when they were open. Because
that doesn't really help me.
You know, it's, yeah.
So the mistake that they've made here, if you haven't spotted it already, is that they should have put an apostrophe ding, in between the E and the R in were to make it we're, as in we are open.
Now, when you are putting an apostrophe in the word were, don't do what this person has done, which says, please, no dogs, we're afraid the goats.
Yes.
Which, more than anything, is a very curious sign, because
even if you corrected the apostrophe, we're still not sure what it is meant to say.
Well,
please, no dogs, we're afraid the goats. I'm guessing it's the goats who are saying, please, no dogs, we're afraid.
Yes, the goats must have produced a sign saying that they're afraid of the... or someone's speaking on the goats' behalf, which isn't very fair because nobody's asked them. They may not actually be that afraid of the dogs. Anyway.
So that one's awful as well. Let's have a look at one more. So we've had apostrophe errors. Let's have a look at a nice spelling error, shall we? Now here we've got a relevant one for the day and age that we live in.
Normally this might be a spelling error, but I actually am not sure. Is it a spelling error in this day and age, to be honest?
Yeah, actually it's just maybe an updated sign for 2020.
Employees must wash hands before living. Now,
it's an advice that's very relevant.
Government advice has gone quite extreme, I would say, in this place. It's probably meant to say leaving, but to be fair, you know, these days it's very important to wash your hands. So as you can see, there are lots of occurrences of poorly grammatical, of poorly worded signs or signs that have got terrible grammar. Now, we have given you some below,
as we've mentioned,
and you may well find in... I mean, you're not going out very much, are you? But there might be some in a newspaper, or there might be some on TV even. That's not immune to it. Or anywhere else, you might actually see or know your own signs that you could take a photo of and send them to us.
Before we go, here we go!